Hello and welcome. These are horse racing selections for Saturday, the 28th of October. I am Flat Cap Callum and I am hoping you're all very, very well. All right, collar's a bit off there, isn't it? All right, Saturday. It's not very exciting Saturday, is it? People will get excited. It's the jumps return, but it's not lending itself to a lot of value hunting in my view. So we are three bets, 15.50, £15.50. So it's about three-quarter stake. That is the investment for the last official day of the channel week. I've got a win bet with four horses in three races, and I've got the six-fold ACCA. So I'm going to bring that in now. Now free bets is looking like that's going to be part of the archive. We'll bring the six-fold ACCA on a Saturday over to my regular channel. So we've got six-fold ACCA for the TV races. And then we've got the main bet of the day, five horses, five races in a each way Canadian. That's the plan. There was lots of other... I was looking at things and making things a bit clever. I was like, no, do you know what? The start of the jump season, you look at the results from yesterday on some of them jumps tracks in Cheltenham. It was... Not easy to read, and there were some funny things going on in other meetings. There were some big prices knocking about yesterday, and that's all well and good if you can find a reason why they might be. But when you kind of like, can't really see how that horse has suddenly improved that much to win when that's its current form. So just going a bit careful. So how did we get on yesterday? Got absolutely butchered, didn't we? 10 horses. I don't think there was anything to get excited about with any of them, to be honest. Never really involved. So nothing. That one literally pulled up halfway round, so that was kind of done for. The Doncaster obviously was abandoned, but then those other Cheltenham ones weren't very good. A word on my horse of the day from yesterday. Not in defence of it. It didn't obviously get that close in the end. It was about mid-pack, but I think it did get a really bad ride. If you watch that race round, it was wide the whole way round, so it ran more track than any other horse in that race. But also from a pace point of view, it was terrible. It really was terrible. I don't say that often when you're watching that, but that horse was at the back, at the front, at the back, at the front. There was, if you do that in a running race, you just constantly like that. It's not. You need to run horses on a consistency. You either come from the back or they run up the front, but you don't want to keep going yo-yoing back and front. So I didn't think that horse got anywhere near a good ride, and I'll definitely be looking at it next time with a different jockey. And then nothing. We got £1 back for refunds, didn't we? Off 24.50. It was rubbish. So that was that. And so let's get cracking into today's bet, and then I'll do a quick word on the golf, and then we'll do tips to competition and then outlook for the next few days. But I've got to try and be fairly speedy. I got a little reprieve because got guests coming around today, and they're running late, which has helped me get a video out. So bet one, win bet. This is what we've got for Saturday. 129 Kelso. Market's moved a little bit on this, but I really don't like Corach Rambler, so I want to go against Corach Rambler first time out this season. Elvis Mail, Empire Steel, 9-4, 5-2. They should be, to me, more around the 6-4, 7-4 marks. So there's a bit of margin in both, so we're going with those two. Then we go 342 Galway, Clifton Warrior to go against the favourite. Needs to get his head in front, really. That's the challenge. It's come second last two times. But Clifton Warrior, 342 Galway, 5-1. Then finishing... why have I done that? That's Chelmsford. Chelmsford, not Cheltenham. It is Chelmsford. Chelmsford, 5:30. Chelmsford. Agostino, 5-2. So it is 5 times 50p win doubles and 2 times 50p win trebles. It's the win bet for the day, £3.50. You want a bog bookie that pays on multiples. I keep saying this, 365 Paddy, Coral, Labrooks. If you've found other bookmakers that will pay best price guaranteed when you're putting on multiples, please can you let everyone else know in the comments. But from the bookmakers I use, I know these are sound. But if there's other ones out there that are worth shouting about that pay best price guaranteed on multiples, then let everybody else know, and that would help me as well. That's bet one. Then, if you like the six-fold acca from what I did on free bets, still like it, and if you don't, you don't. It's up to you. But these are, I missed out the first TV race. The next 6 races on the TV. So we've got the Cheltenham free, 150 Spirit Duanu 2-1, 225 the Wolf 20s, and 3 o'clock Hurricane Harvey 33s. They're my 3 at Cheltenham. And then at 3 at Doncaster, 210 Dancing Gemini at 5s, 245 Esquire at 4s, 320 Manila Scouse 11-2, 50p each way, 6-fold. So we only get money back if they all place, and if they all win, we'll be absolutely over the blinking moon. £1 is the bet, 50p each way, 6-fold. It's a bit of a dreamy acca is how I describe it. Sky best, Paddy second best, and then Betfair or Betway joint third best. That's the acca of the day. And then if you're here for the main bet, here's the main bet. All right, bet free, 225. It's a tricky race that. There's a few I think at a decent price that you could argue a case for, but I'm going to stick with an old favourite that's been a regular on the channel, the Wolf, to come out and run a decent race at Cheltenham. 20-1. That's the first one. And with 3 o'clock. That is the colours haven't come out great here, but that's the horse of the day if you like it. I'm only going to do a horse of the day if I think there is one. That's the one at the 3 o'clock. Stands out at the prices to me. Hurricane Harvey, 33-1. Then we've got the 314 Kelso, the Negotiator. It's out of form as far as you would read it, but it runs Kelso very well. So 16-1, the Negotiator. 425 Doncaster. I've got one Doncaster in there. Osso Rapido at 9-1. And then the 7 o'clock Chelmsford tables turned 18-1. So hopefully, if I can read this out for you, 10p each way Canadian or Super Yankee, depending on which bookmaker says. Then 50p each way singles. The Wolf Negotiator tables turned. The Wolf Negotiator tables turned 50p's. Horse of the day, £1 each way single, Hurricane Harvey. And then we've got a 40p each way double on the Negotiator and tables turned to give us a bit of a mild saver if the first 2 races go down. So Sky best, Sky are 5 and Paddy are 5 on the 225. Then you've got the 3 o'clock Sky, Paddy, Betfair and Betway are 6 on that one. Then basically most bookies are similar on the others, but Sky stand out. So that's the way I'd call it. £11 is that. That takes it to $15.50 for the day. Word on the golf. Last time I looked, it was Pablo Larrazabal is the man that we've got to keep an eye on. He's the only one that looks like he's got framing chances. He was knocking about the top 10 last time I looked, so we'll see how we get on with that. 4 out of 5 made the cut, but the other 3 aren't that close. Outlook for this week. Tomorrow looks interesting, but they might find a couple of things to put in the comments. Monday, Tuesday have got potential. So, yeah, I'll keep an eye on that. The Monday meeting for Galway, because Galway's on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Galway on Monday looks better from a value point of view, so we'll have a look at that. Whether that will lead to a bonus video, you'll have to wait and see. And then Tuesday, we've got this Curragh meeting that I think was a rescheduled one, which could have some potential. I'm also keeping my eye on the Chepstow meeting on Tuesday. There's a horse I've been waiting for a long time to find the right race, and could be on for this Tuesday at Chepstow. So I'll keep that one out. It's a bit of a if those of you remember Garçon d'Argent, which is one that I talked about. I don't have loads of horses in like a tracker, like following through, but just there's a few that I earmark and I've just been waiting for a long time for this horse to get in the right situation. So there's a horse at Tuesday Chepstow. We'll see. I'm not sure that it's going to be. I mean, I don't think it's going to be a decent price. We'll see, and that's what I'll wait to find out. I'm not going to say now and then get to the rate. Markets open at 7-2 or something like that. It's not going to get excited about that. We'll wait and see. So officially last vid of the month, but there could be a bonus vid after yesterday. We're now blinking £16 behind for the month and for the week. So we need to more than double our stake for today. Otherwise, we will end October with a loss, which just frustrating because I think it'll be six out of 10 months we've lost. Last year we lost 3 months out of 12. So yeah, either way, November, December, we're going to need a big one. And then tips to competition. Read all the rules. Just read all the rules, please. It would really help me if you just read all the rules. I know there's people who don't even bother watching the video, don't listen to anything. And then I said stuff yesterday. it just shows me that people don't watch the video and just literally shove stuff in the comments willy-nilly. Tips competition. It's got to be the TV races. Doncaster and Cheltenham. Those are the only ones. There's 7 of them. I've written them in the comment. You've got to reply to the comment. 10-point maximum. Put the stake. It's got to add up to 10. No more than 3. No multiples. No decimal points. I know most people get it and they're bored to... I mean, last week it was borderline amusing the amount of people that just didn't follow the rules. We had quite a few people that were void, but the amount of people I had to go, no, you haven't done that. I haven't got time to do that every week. So sometimes you're just wasting writing if you're just not going to read the rules, because I'm not going to help out every week. And I know there's some people who do very much help. I've seen people like Mark and Mike and recently trying to help out people that have got it wrong. So thank you very much. All right, I think that's where I'm going to leave it. I will definitely see you Tuesday night, if not before, on a bonus vid. Either way, let's hope for a nice little weekend of it. And we'll keep an eye on the golf. All right, thank you very much. Bye-bye.